2019, and we're joined by Al, and his YouTube channel is Al Hack Shack. Am I right?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. How are you doing, Al?
I'm really good, yeah.
Are you having a great time here at Maker
I'm having
Central?
a stressful but in a good way time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
There's a lot going on, but it seems to be running smoothly.
That's what we want, right, Al? That's what we want.
It's really good.
So you're obviously local. Where are you from? You've not travelled far, have you?
I'm from Leeds, so it's a couple of hours down. But I actually had a lot of the guys fly over and come to my house.
Really?
So we had people from America, from Germany, from Norway, all staying at mine.
Stop.
And we all drove down in like a road trip.
No, Leeds. I love Leeds. What a great city. It's just like party
You
at
sound
yours.
suspiciously northern.
You know what I am? I'm from Bolton.
Okay.
But I did live in Leeds for 3 years.
Yeah.
So Al, can you tell us a bit about your work? What kind of things you make and stuff like that?
So I'm a graphic designer by trade, but in my spare time I just basically make a lot of mess. I'm a jack of all trades, so I do all things. I work in electronics, metalwork, woodworking. I also used to be a chef.
What?
So I try and put a lot of cooking into my shows, into my channel.
Tell you what, Al.
It goes down really well. People love it.
Yes.
Everyone loves food, right?
I love food. Al, listen, number one, I love it. And if I don't eat food, I get hangry. And that's when me and Hannah and Angry together.
Right.
So it's made for me.
So like so I'll start off maybe doing like a woodworking video, and then just halfway through just like totally change it into something. Get the deep fat fryer out in my shed, and it's fun.
Al, this is amazing.
My channel is more like a comedy show than anything.
Okay,
I don't make things that are beautiful or like anything practical.
So a mix of everything.
Yeah, you'll see. I don't know if you're here later on, but we're up on stage at 5.
Awesome.
And I've got something that I built. I'm bringing on stage. It will all make sense.
Will it?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to know what that is now?
Yes, it's a t-shirt cannon. So I built a giant like 7-foot rifle that basically shoots t-shirts.
Stop it.
Yeah. So it's totally fun. It makes the best noise ever. It sounds like a dinosaur.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this t-shirt cannon, how long did it take you for you to make this? Was it quite a while?
It was quite complicated because it was all the like the air canisters and the plumbing. Like it's quite a technical thing.
Wow.
For me, normally I just build stupid stuff. This was actually quite an achievement.
Check you out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a t-shirt cannon. I'm going to come over later and definitely get some of that.
Yeah.
100%. So Al, where did it all begin for you? Like when did you start getting creative? Were you really young when you enjoyed it all?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's different for kids now because they have so much stimulus and they have like the internet and anything that they want all the time. But when I was a kid, it was just making my own entertainment. So and I think I was an accident because I was like way younger than my other brother and sister, so I didn't get to play with them. So it was just like make your own entertainment, make your own toys.
Yeah.
So I was always just making stuff in my bedroom. And then I never realised that was a thing. I never realised that being a maker was a thing.
Yeah.
That was just kind of I'll just fix that. I'll make my own thing. It doesn't matter. I can't afford the toys. I'll just make my own toys.
I know.
But now I realise that it's this whole movement, and everybody's getting behind it, and everybody's really proud to do it. And the more I work with kids, I understand that everyone has it in them. So we're doing the Great British Make Off, the challenge thing, and it's so good just to see like kids how their minds work, how they solve problems, and how they bring creativity into things.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. So
amazing.
So my mission is to inspire young people is what I want to do.
Awesome.
And if I can set things on fire while I'm doing it and have a bit of fun.
Love that. So do you like teaching? Do you enjoy teaching the younger ones as well?
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever be a teacher. My parents are both teachers, and I think it's way too stressful.
Really?
But running workshops and stuff is amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god, amazing. Do you have what's something you're most proud of? Is it something you've made and you were really proud after you finished it?
So actually, a few of us are on a podcast.
Okay.
There's Steve who's on the blacksmithing stand over there.
Awesome.
And we've got Brett who's helping us with the Make with Maker stand. And we're all from different places, from different backgrounds. He's from New York, and we have this podcast, and it's just us talking like nonsense, like this, just sitting around chatting,
having a lovely time.
It's great, but we've just got such a great following, and it's just really good for the community. Everyone's really positive and helpful, and I think that's what I'm most proud of, because it's not a physical thing.
Yeah.
It's people getting together and spreading good vibes.
Oh, yeah. Positive vibes always.
Absolutely.
Is there anyone who you look up to in the maker community? Like anyone that
There's a guy here, right? He's called the Maker Monster.
Right. Tell us more.
So his whole channel is he wears this monster mask, right? So you don't know what he looks like.
No.
So he turned up and I didn't know it was him, because all you see is his mouth.
Right.
And he has just the craziest channel ever.
Really?
It's so charming. It's really fun. It's like everything in his shop is like an animal, and he just like puts faces on everything. It's so for kids it would be great. He's super funny and he's really nice.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. So, have you got any favourite makers here today? Maker Central this weekend. Is there anyone you like?
Yeah,
I love these guys.
obviously
Apart
Colin.
from him.
Yeah, we had Colin on the podcast actually a few weeks ago, and he's super nice guy.
Yeah,
you watch his
right.
stuff and you expect him to be this crazy loudmouth thing, but he's just really down to earth. And the same with Jimmy. Like obviously, with most people, it's Jimmy that got them into making in the first place.
True.
And yeah, he's the same. Just super down to earth guy, but
Love it.
really creative, and he's happy to help and he's happy to teach. That's what's.
Yeah, passing it on.
Yeah.
That's what we like. Sharing. Sharing is caring, people.
Absolutely.
Sharing is caring. Now, are you here tomorrow as well?
Yep.
So you've got the full weekend. It's all
Yes.
going on.
Yeah.
Fab. Well, I hope you have an amazing weekend.
It is already.
Thanks so much for the chat.
Thank you.
You've been awesome. Guys, enjoy the rest of the time with you, and we'll see you in a bit.